When we talk about healing, our minds often jump straight to emotions. But for introverts, there's this other crucial resource we've got to manage, our social energy. So today, let's talk about how to make that invisible resource feel real.
Let's just start right here with this simple truth. Have you ever felt completely wiped out after a really deep conversation? Yeah, that's not just in your head. As an introvert, your brain is literally wired to process things more deeply. And that depth, it has a real energy cost.
So how in the world do you manage something you can't even see? Well, you treat it just like any other resource that can run out. I want you to start thinking of your internal battery as a real, predictable system. Understanding that, really getting it, is the first step to taking back control.
Okay, so here's the absolute key. Social energy isn't just a mood you're in. It's not a feeling you have to fix. It's a measurable, finite capacity. Think of it less like a bad mood and more like the gas tank in your car. You just have to manage your fuel. All right, to make this whole thing super concrete, let's use a model we all get instantly. Your phone battery. Honestly, this is the simplest and most powerful way to start visualizing and managing your daily social capacity. Now, here's what's so interesting. Extroverts, they often wake up at 100% ready to go. But for an introvert, you might wake up at 60%, maybe 40%. Heck, some days it's 10%. And I need you to hear this. That's not because you're broken or lazy. It's because your system is already hard at work, just processing the world. And this shows you exactly what happens. You go to a social event, even a really fun one, and bam, you can watch that battery level just plummet. Big groups, long talks, they're all major power drains.
So when you feel that wave of exhaustion wash over you, that sudden desperate need to just be alone, I really want you to remember this. Your body isn't failing you. It is not betraying you. It's giving you critical data. It's communicating its current capacity, and learning to listen is everything.
Okay, let's get practical. How does this actually work? Well, just like a bank account, you've got things that take energy out and things that put energy back in. We're going to call them expenses, the drains, and deposits, the recharges. So take a look at this. On the left, we've got the drains, the expenses. On the right, the recharges, the deposits. Which of these jump out at you? Just starting to recognize your own personal energy patterns is the absolute core of this whole practice.
Okay, listen up, because this is probably the single most important thing to get. You can absolutely love the people you're with, adore the conversation, have the best time, and still feel completely empty afterward. Both things can be true at once. You can feel deep connection and total depletion at the exact same time.
And what that means is that all those things on the right side of the list, solitude, quiet, just being in nature, those aren't luxuries. They're not selfish indulgences. For an introvert, they are essential system maintenance. They're as necessary as plugging in your phone when it hits 5%.
All right, ready to actually put this into practice? The first tool is super simple. It's a non-judgmental check-in you can do every single morning to get a clear, honest reading on your internal battery.
Every single morning, before you do anything else, just ask yourself this one simple question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much social energy do I have today?
And look, maybe the answer is a 6. Maybe it's a 3. Maybe it's a 9. The number itself isn't the point. What matters is being honest with yourself about the energy that is actually there, not the energy you wish you had or you think you should have. Because here's the truth. Your energy level isn't a moral issue. It's a biological one. There's no judgment here. It's not about being good or bad. It's just data. And with good data, we can make much smarter decisions. Okay, so once you get the hang of that daily check-in, you can zoom out and apply the same idea to your whole week. This is how you go from constantly reacting to burnout to proactively managing your energy.
So you pull up your calendar for the week and you just ask yourself these 4 simple questions. 1. What's going to drain me this week? 2. Where can I plan a recharge? 3. What needs a boundary? And 4. Where am I maybe overcommitting?
And really, that's the whole game right there. Proactively forecasting your energy. It's not some complicated psychological trick. It is the fundamental skill that allows introverts to stay balanced in a world that so often demands more energy than we have to give. So if any of this is clicking for you, the next explainer is going to be right up your alley. We're going to talk about something called asynchronous support, which is just a fancy way of saying connection that doesn't demand you be on right now. It's a total game changer. You can glide right into that one whenever you feel ready. And hey, if you want to go even deeper on this, but it's your own pace, in your own private space, you can download the free companion ebook, Quiet Support, a workbook for introverts who want help without burning out. Life Skills TTP has some really fantastic resources that are designed to match your pace perfectly.